Welcome. We're live here, and let's get right into it. Tekashi 69 has swept the news in the past couple of weeks from being incarcerated for a federal investigation, which everybody in the internet world can't help but talk about. No one can let it rest. Now, outside of that, what's really going on, ladies and gentlemen? Outside of that, well, let's look at it. Outside of those facts, you have situations developing that is involving Tekashi 69, and that is the fact that there are lawsuits forming and being formed that he had pending and put aside, and this comes with the power of success. There was the case of the security team that he hired while in Los Angeles. He never paid the security team there, I think it was $90,000+. They tried to use the excuse that the money was frozen from his account, his reason why he couldn't pay and all the things that he was going through. That wasn't the case. They put that false narrative out, but his money has not yet been frozen. But they're putting that notion out because they don't want anyone to come for the money while he's locked up. Now, lawyers have filed a petition because they want to be paid. 6ix9ine could still make payments from jail for any different items, and once it was saw that he paid for a watch for a girlfriend online, this triggered this said rapper who's actually suing 6ix9ine because he was supposed to be paid or credited for a song or two that was on the album, said that he contributed to it, and now said rapper so-and-so is going to possibly sue Tekashi unless they settle up. Hold on. Now, a lot of people are saying since Tekashi 6ix9ine has been incarcerated, there have been massive attempts of people just coming out of the woodwork to try to get their money from him. But according to a couple other statements here that we got that they don't have, other people are behind this situation, have been filing lawsuits and filing paperwork before he was even incarcerated. So now it's just all coming out. He has another lawsuit for a rental that he did not pay for yet. He owed money for the damages for the rental that they lost money on a video shoot that never was completed because it was a shooting on the scene down in Los Angeles. The damage to that home has to be paid for, so he has to pay for the reimbursement of that home. That is more money that has to come out. Concert promoter is supposed to get, he's gonna sue Tekashi unless they come to an agreement because they're owed $850,000 plus lawsuits and incidentals and everything else. So he's in behind the 8 ball. He took out a loan from the record company when they were making the album Fifi. He was already had to pay back some money from a loan. I know this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I try to be the best. Now, I don't know. What is Tekashi going to do here? Well, when you look at the situation, he's gonna have to make a lot of payments to people due to the lawsuit. So when you see the lawsuit, you're gonna say, "Wow, he's behind. He's got over $2 million in lawsuits." So you're looking at he don't even have $2 million. Plus, he was banking on this album sales and the money he's getting for the albums to, resonate himself or stamp him as far as bringing him money. But now this album is like it came and went. The record company had to push it, number one, for streams. Album sales must have tanked. Have you heard any songs from that album? See, this is where fake streams is not going to help you. All them DJ Akademiks clicks is not going to help you. You see, DJ Akademiks can help push your crap on the Billboard to like number one, but it's not resonating with money. Well, he's going to have to do something because I don't think he's getting out. The bond hearing went down. He's not getting bond. So, hey, if he comes out on it, so be it. I don't root for a guy to go to jail. Or nothing like that. That's not my thing, to root against somebody going to jail, doing their thing. I'm just saying this. What were you thinking? What was Tekashi 6ix9ine thinking? How did you get involved in all these bad deals? He had lawsuits going back. He settled the one in Houston. He paid that kid an undisclosed amount of money to drop it so that he can beat the case in Houston. People have been free from all the trolling on the internet by him and everything else. We even haven't seen his baby mother on the internet that much. And his best friend has did nothing but profit off of him since he left. Who claims not his friend. So let's say he does get out. He's gonna have to pay his lawyers about $200,000 just for the case of right now. Every day he's in jail and he's got this team retained, he's losing money. And what I tell you, Akademiks is gonna step over him and find a new guy. Now Tory Lanez want to be that guy. He gonna be the next 6ix9ine. This dude and already the two people that was attached to him, one's deceased, one's facing 25 to life in jail. Who wants to be number 3 running behind DJ Akademiks? Well, you're looking at different types of people now. You know, you got people doing different things. You got one person that's thinking about themselves in a different fashion. And then you got these other people thinking about themselves in a whole different fashion. Because 6ix9ine has got to try to make way for, he's trying to balance the relationship, trying to keep himself relevant, and at the same time, the absolute same time, he's trying to fight his case all from behind bars, not knowing what's going on, how it's going to play out, the whole nine.
You know, you may be the best friend I've ever had.
That's that movie. He's just not that into you. I walked in on the part where she was swimming in the pool. I'm like, that stopped me in the tracks. I'm like, what is going on here? What did I just walk in on? So they say they can't prove Drake brought those tickets. They can't prove that at all. Because if they could prove that, then we wouldn't have these problems that we have right now. I think that 6ix9ine needs to just worry about getting out. All that other stuff will take care of itself, but the lawsuits are piling up. He's got a rapper friend, I guess, a guy who consulted on a song, or he borrowed something on a song, and he's saying, yo, I didn't get compensated, and I was supposed to get compensated. I helped out on the album. Now this guy wants to know where's his money. And that's just one of many lawsuits. The security team is filing a lawsuit against him for over $100,000 they weren't paid for their services of protecting him. And they've been getting the runaround. They put out a fake notion that his money was frozen. And they wanted that out there so that people wouldn't be coming for the money until his case was resolved. But that's not true, because people who were suing, they was like, his money's not frozen. And the fact that he actually bought this girl a doggone watch or whatever, and they made it public, that's what made the collectors come heavily at him some more. They're like, well, this guy just bought some girl a watch. Let's find out if the money's frozen for real. And it wasn't frozen. So thank DJ Akademiks for that. DJ Akademiks told the world his money's not frozen, and they said, good, we can proceed with the lawsuit. Thanks, DJ Akademiks, for snitching. The Bears eliminate the Green Bay Packers and close the division. The Bears. So now the bill collectors are coming for the Bills. Thank you, DJ Akademiks. You have turned around and ratted out your boy on accident. Because, see, nobody knew. They believed the fact that I knew for a fact that the people that were saying his money was frozen, that was people that Tekashi Snitch 9 wanted to put that out there. They put that fake notion out there so people could run with it and say, oh, his money is frozen by the Fed, so he can't do certain things. They wanted that narrative out there. So all them collectors and bill collectors will be waiting so he could just focus on his trial. But Akademiks wanted to prove him wrong. His money isn't frozen. Okay. Now that you put it out there publicly, Akademiks, all of a sudden, what a coincidence. As soon as he makes that statement, all of a sudden you start seeing other people come out, bill collectors. He got to pay on the rental house. They're about to sue him. This guy got so many lawsuits. Then he got to pay his lawyers. He's got over $2 million in lawsuits right now. It's crazy. That's the case. He's the one that was adamantly trying to prove people wrong. I'm not saying he actively knew what he was doing. He didn't. No, now they were going to proceed anyway. We don't know 100% for sure if that's where they got it from. But he was the main one leading the charge of telling people, you guys are believing fake news. This guy's money ain't frozen. Who told you that lie? It was this place here. They told you that lie. That's one lie Tekashi 6ix9ine didn't mind being out there. He wanted people to believe his money was frozen. Next thing you know, he's buying a watch and all this stuff for this chick. And he was like, nobody ever said his money was frozen. His money ain't frozen. Akademiks was so adamantly putting it, that his money wasn't frozen. Next thing you know, here they come, knocking on that door. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, what's going on? We heard the money wasn't frozen. Well, let's actually find out. And they found out it wasn't. So they proceeding on with the lawsuits and everything else. They coming for the money. He could pay them. He's got about 12 to 15 videos on 6ix9ine. Since 6ix9ine been locked up, he's got probably about at least 30 videos on a guy that's supposed to be your homeboy. If the guy's got an open case and that's your homeboy, you don't talk about it. You talk about anything else. It's not like he needs to talk about 6ix9ine. Does Akademiks need to talk about 6ix9ine? Is that the only thing he got? Now you is homeboy, so everybody else should be able to talk, but you ain't supposed to get down like that. Like, Kel is like family to us. Keenan and Kel. Did I do the Kel Mitchell versus Keenan, the beef between Keenan and Kel? Did I ever do that video? No. I would have got a lot of hits off that video. I would have made a whole lot of money off that video. But Kel is like family to us. So there's no way you're going to put that video out. Right. You know, you don't do your boy like that. Exactly. I'm not gonna put the Keenan and Kel thing out there. That's my guy. You know, I don't want to do that to him or bring that up. So I said, you know what? I won't do that. So all money ain't good money. I don't know if he has friends or not, but Tekashi was supposed to be his friend. He tell you on every video, and that's my friend too. And we're good. He's my friend. So out of Akademiks' mouth, that's his buddy, and they are friends. So if that was your friend, then why are you putting up all that videos and talking about his case, and why you keep doing that? Because I'm quite sure that his lawyers or his team would be like, is this your friend? Yeah, can you tell him to stop? Tell him to be quiet right now. We'll let him know what we want him to put out. I just did a live stream. We did one on the truth behind LeBron James and Brandon Ingram. That was like an hour ago, dude. What's up, Dom is live? Where you been hiding at? And he's in the One Crack News channel. You saw the video we did today about Akademiks? If it ain't Tom Brady, I'd rather for it to be the Chargers. Oh, because what I'm finna say, we was just talking about you today. Somebody in the comment section decided to speak on it and say, what's the difference? Oh no, because he's mad at me because me and Star get along and him and Star don't get along. That's what he mad about. I asked you for his email. Remember I told you to give me his email address? I was going to conversate with him. I was actually going to try to reach out to him and give him some advice. I sent it to you on the, what was that? God dog it. What is that thing called? Skype. Oh yeah, Star is a legend. Act should have never made that mistake and went after him. He exposed Akademiks for being a liar. He posted receipts backing up everything that he was saying about it. Oh, dude, you are very, very optimistic. Star don't care about patching anything up with him. He don't have a beef with him. Star does not care one iota about Act. He doesn't care about being a friend or we got to sit down and have a talk. He doesn't care. I'm the only one that said we should have dialogue. Let me try to reach out and talk to him. He was like, Akademiks ain't gonna talk to you. He don't have respect for stuff. Look, you gotta understand who Act is, Dom. You know better. You've talked to this guy. He does not have any respect. He only has respect for Star because Star has a name. He has a name in the game. I'm the only one that said, I sent it to you. It's on your Skype. I sent it to you weeks ago. It says, give me his email address. I'm going to email him. I was going to reach out to him. No, Akademiks is an elitist. He's a narcissist. He's a very narcissistic person. So because he's narcissistic, he can't fathom. He can't fathom. Yeah, you didn't respond. So I ain't know if you was out of town or what. But he can't live with the fact that it's a situation he doesn't have any control over. He doesn't respect Star at all. He didn't know nothing about Star until everybody in his live stream started telling him about Star. Then he wanted to go look up Star. I tried to be peaceful with the guy. I wasn't really bothering him no more. Then he decided to jump out his bag, put the truth behind again, and start coming at me again when it was really not me. Once he started with the whole dry snitching on Tekashi, everybody was, oh, dude, what are you doing? That's when everything started back. Hey, I know he won't have a convo, but I was going to send him the email shout out anyway. I was gonna extend the olive branch to him. A podcast would be lit? Not really. I don't want to do a podcast with him. A podcast with us would probably be lit. But a podcast with that guy? No. He don't. You talking about DJ Akademiks probably never had a Source magazine in his life. Do you understand how old this guy is? This guy's about 30. Okay, when he came into hip hop, he was probably listening to T.I. and everybody else. He wasn't thinking about no Source then. Yeah, me and Dom would probably, yeah, we would have probably a awesome podcast show if that was the case. But no, me and Act, no way. I'll probably be ready to choke Act halfway into his statements. But Dom just come and go. Dom will be here 1 minute and gone the next. I ain't seen and heard from Dom since like July. So did you send me the email address? And I just haven't checked it? Me and Charlamagne would have a great podcast. For a podcast, it would work. Me and him would work. I wouldn't want to do one with him, but it would work. I don't know because he's such a large personality. Star is somebody that really don't even need a co-host. He can have one, but he really don't need one. He only would talk to somebody for breaks. Now, I'm shocked you and him ain't talking no more. I thought you and him would have probably worked out. You know he was trying to help a couple of guys with their platforms. Right? Because I think he's the one that's actually helping that RB the Breakthrough guy. I believe I think he's a plant from DJ Akademiks. And you know he stole your whole format, right? I hope you understand that, Dom. That RB the Breakthrough guy stole your format and everything. All right, cool. The guy is a Dom is Live knockoff. He stole from me, stealing from Ticket TVs. Stealing Akademiks lines. He's trying to be Dom. Stole the whole format. I thought it was something Dom was doing. Because the whole format looks like Dom is Live page. The way he got it set up. He's used the whole software and everything, just like Dom. So, yeah, that wasn't cool. Pretty much. No, I was more than willing to have a conversation and dialogue with AK in an email because I really wanted to understand what was wrong with him. After this second thing, I was trying to warn him, like, look, you dealing with this 6ix9ine case, you need to probably fall back as much as possible. Because if they find one video that was sent to you and you posted it on Instagram, and the Instagram is basically full government. You posted it on Instagram and it was given to you by Tekashi 6ix9ine, and one of those photos of him in an illegal place, and he gave it to you to distribute, you could have a very major problem on your hands. And the fact that you're speaking on the fact that the guy that's under federal investigation, you're telling the rest of the world he wants you to interview him, and you're having conversations with this guy who's in the feds and fighting a case. Now you are connected to both parties, and you're telling narratives to the case on YouTube. And they know you're attached because you're friends with both. So that is a problem. That presents a problem. Another conflict that might not be good for them. The last thing they need is Akademiks knowing anything about anything. Because he's not the kind of guy that I look at and think he's going to stand tall and stand strong when they start talking jail time. They're going to be, look, with these charges, we can lock you up for a week. A week? I can't be going a week? Oh, my God. What you want to know? So, nah, he ain't nowhere in the world. A week? That's 7 days. You know how much money I lose on YouTube? Yep, so that's where they are right now. But anyway, thank you guys for being here on One Crack News. We're going to shut this down. We had Dom is live coming here today. Dom is live popped his head in here. And Act, if you want to get at me, send me your email. I tried to reach you. I tried to reach out to you. Because we're trying to help you, man. No clowning. I'll actually try to help you. Everybody think I've destroyed DJ Akademiks. You and Star just jumped all over him. I'm like, I haven't really done nothing yet. I'm just echoing what we all know so far. I'm like, dude, if this goes left, I got stuff in the bag. I got a whole bag full of stuff that I can use. I don't want to use the bag. I just want to chill. So I'm out. Yeah, I've been saying this since the summer. Oh, I got some on him. Now, don't think I don't. He know I do. The Bears. The Bears Beat Sharon Rogers. Oh, I loved every bit of those. But let me get up out of here. Deuces.